Mark Roseman, your line is open.
Thanks, Harold. I've got one question for Robin and one for Daniel. So, Robin, you, when you were a member of the White Sox, I think you were able to be part of a 1998 Yankee Old Timers game. And in 2003, you were a member of the Yankees Old Timers game. I'm just wondering if at that Old Timers game, what the feeling for you seeing all those players, especially DiMaggio, and did you and DiMaggio talk hitting streaks? And for Murph, you find yourself in a unique position as an old timer, but two of the current Mets were your teammates in Max and Jake. So you have that unique perspective of being a teammate of both of them. So what do you think Met fans can expect from both of them, and the experience you're going to have is seeing them and looking at you as an old timer? Thanks.
Yeah, I do remember even managing. I there was an old timers game there. It's just, I don't know. There's just some good about seeing people come back and be in the stadium. And, Mr. DiMaggio was, I don't believe he was in uniform when he came over, but I had met him in 1988. And
Lives on there?
He was very kind, and he did come over and see me. And, I think, I think for him walking in, it's almost like if Sandy Koufax walks in, there's just an aura about them that, people pay attention. And I think even for our players that were in there, that he came over and walked through our clubhouse is pretty special. And so, those things are good to get those people back together. I know, even at the Yankees, when I was managing, Yogi came over before he passed away, which was pretty special. And, I think the more that we can see these guys that have been out of the game for a while, I mean, much longer than I have, but it's special.
Hey, Mark. I actually got a chance to go and watch Jake pitch last year in Atlanta. So he was having such a special season that I thought if he got that close, I was going to take my oldest son, Noah, and go and see him. And we did. And he gave up 3 in the first and then went and grabbed 16 punch outs, if I'm not mistaken. So at that moment, I knew that being in the stands was exactly where I was supposed to be. And for, Mets fans to then, I think, be able to add, not think, but be able to add Max. He was such a unique competitor when I got to Washington that it took me a bit to warm up to him, because as a position player, we participate hopefully in baseball games like every single day. And the pitchers don't, starters especially. It's like once every 5th day. So Max would be able to get and would put himself in the zone. And when I first got there, I was like, man, this guy's kind of freaking me out a little bit every 5th day. But then I come to appreciate that that's how he competes. And then you can see it on the mound. And then he doesn't come out of that level of competition and focus until the skipper comes and grabs the ball from him. So between that, Jacob's temperament, I would say, is a bit different than that. But I think it'll be a ton of fun when we get baseball to watch those two guys go 1-2.